Hello all. So today we will talk about exercise 1.14, cone frustum. So this question is about this shape, this object that has base radius b, top radius a, and height h. And then it's telling us which one is the volume of this object and which one isn't. And we shouldn't try to solve this problem from scratch. And we should just check special cases. So let's just refrain from using any sort of formula and just try to look at edge cases. So first, let's consider some special cases with, like, by changing A and B. What if we make A equal to B? Then this would just become a cylinder. And what is the formula for a cylinder? The volume. It would be pi b squared times h. And so that when A equals to B, V needs to be equal to pi b squared h. So which one is it? So here, it's obviously wrong because here if A is B, then it'll be 2b squared pi h over 3. So it's wrong. So now we know the first choice is wrong. And then for second choice, it will be pi h 2b squared over 2. And so it'll be pi b squared h. So 2 works. What about 3? 3 is, if A equals to B, it will be b squared plus b squared plus b squared times pi h over 3. And that would also yield pi b squared h. And so this is also one of the possible answers. What about 4? So if A is B, then it will be 2b to the power 4 over 2b squared times pi h over 3. So be b squared. But then there's a 3 here that can't be eliminated. So 4 is not a choice. And then for pi h a b, if A is B, it'll just be pi h b squared. So 5 also works. Next, this is obviously not enough to determine the correct answer. So now let's try some other special cases. What if we say A goes to 0 or A equals to 0? Then wouldn't this just become a cone of some sort? So this would just become a cone with height h. And so V would be 1 over 3 pi b squared h. And let's try it. So we have option 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for 1, it would be 1 over 3 pi b squared h. So 1 would work. What about 2? It would be 2b squared, it would be b squared pi h over 2, so 2 wouldn't work. What about 3? It would be 0 plus 0 plus b squared over 3 times pi h, so 3 works. What about 4? It would be 0 plus b to the power 4 over 0 plus b squared, which is b squared times pi h over 3, so 4 works. And 5, it would just be 0, so 5 doesn't work. So if we look at these choices, so 1, 1, so 1 doesn't work. 2 works, 2 doesn't work, no. 3 works, 3 works. 4 doesn't work, 4 works. 5 doesn't work, 5 works. So then our final answer is choice, the third choice, which is pi h over 3 a squared plus ab plus b squared. So this is just a really useful technique in eliminating